Hi, my name is Samar. I also go by Sam or First Time Panner, whichever you like, you can call me. I'll be doing a very late update for my That's So 2000s project pan that I created in collaboration with the Fantastic Ladies. That page I'll leave linked down below. I'm filming this 8 days after it was supposed to be posted, but I just really haven't had time. I was feeling really unwell last weekend, so I didn't get much done then. And I'm about to go to a friend's house, and I was like, okay, either I can paint my nails or I can film this video. So here we are. So just a little bit about this project. This is actually the final update. Next upload will be the finale, and also it's restarting pretty much at the same time as it ends. However, I will be posting early, believe it or not, because I do want to have time to film. Because I'm restarting, I'm not just going to do a continuation of this project. Even though it is just around 2, pretty much the same. I'll be refreshing everything, so I'm gonna stop this or like finalize this project early, because everything in here either will I will have hit my goal in like a week or 2, or I won't be able to hit my goal by the finale no matter how much I use this stuff. So just whenever I hit my goals on all of my products, I'll be well, I guess as long as it aligns with my filming schedule, whenever I do that, I will be filming this finale, and then I'll start planning for next round, which will just be that So 2000s Project Pan round 2, which is starting in April. So anyway, now I'm going to get to this actual update, the whole point of this video. And I have to film here yet again because both my cats are sleeping on my bed, and of course they have to take up the entire bed because they each want their own half of the bed. So I'm here again. You can see my Raising Cane's cup on my bedpost. Yeah, this is where we are at in life. And I'll get started. The first item was for the prompt Just Dance, which is some like makeup that you would only wear to a party or a special event. So I chose this because I pretty much only wear liquid foundation when it's like something special. And this is the Makeup Forever HD Skin Foundation Undetectable Stay True Foundation in the shade 2Y36 or Y365. And I didn't use this at all since last update because the last update I filmed was also on this dresser, and about a week after I filmed it, I went to my dresser to use this and it was gone. So I'm guessing one of my cats like knocked it over from like the top of the dresser, and it like rolled under the dresser. Like they must have kicked it under there, because that's where I found it. I didn't bother looking for it until 10 minutes ago because it wasn't worth it for me to do that, because I have like so many other foundations that if I'm in a rush, I'm just gonna grab something else. But so it's at the same place that it was before, but I am going to really try to use it by the finale, or however much I use it by the finale will just be what it is. But I do want to get some use on it so that not only I can make a new progress line on it, but I just want to use it because I like it. And I have a lot of foundations, liquid foundations, so I do need to use these. And my plan is, since I definitely won't be finishing this by the finale, I want to roll it into another project, but I'm not going to say which one. The next item was for the prompt One Piece, which is a never-ending product. So for that, I chose my Pat McGrath quads because pretty much you would never be able to finish or even like hit pan in one of these unless you were working on it forever. So it's pretty much never ending. And I had 2 quads in this project. I'm not gonna do that again because that was really bright. But there was this one, Interstellar Icon, and then I had another one, but my goal was to do these no pan left behind style, and I'd already used all of the shades in that one last time. And now, excuse me, I have used all of the shades in this. So I honestly can't remember if I had used if I needed to use both of these or just the blue shade. But either way, I've used all the shades in this now. I mean, I'm wearing blue eyeshadow now too. I've been really enjoying wearing blue eyeshadow. I mean, I'm reaching for it because I have so many blues in projects right now, just coincidentally, but I'm really having fun with it. Until last year, I would have never thought that I would ever wear blue eyeshadow, but then I was panning a blue in my Pan That palette last year and I got more comfortable with it, and then I ended up buying more blues for whatever reason, and now I have a lot. Now I'm not mad about it, and I really enjoy the look that I have on today. Of course, it ended up being way more dramatic than I intended it to be. I started with just using 2 blues that I'm panning, and then I brought out a different palette and I was like, let me just try this one, and it looked crazy, so I had to add another blue on top of it to make it look a little more balanced. And then I had to like put black eyeliner all over my like bottom eyelid to make that look normal. This is what we ended up with. I think it's very pretty, but it's also a lot for just going to a paint night at my friend's house. Oh well. I don't think they'll be surprised. They've seen me in something like this before. The next prompt that I had was velour tracksuit, which is anything soft. And for that, I chose my Tarte, I always forget what this is called, my Tarte Quench Lip Rescue in the shade Berry. And I chose these because, well, here's my progress, first of all. I chose these because it's a really soft formula. As soon as you start putting it on, it just kind of turns into one of those like gloss and stick type products. You probably know what I'm talking about because they're really popular right now. And I've loved these for a long time, and unfortunately they're discontinued now, but I wanted to use them up before summer hits because since they're so soft, they well, I've never experienced it, like it didn't happen to me last summer, but a lot of the reviews say that these like melted in people's cars, or like just in general they were melting in the summer, and I don't want that to happen to me since I can't get them again, and I want to enjoy them while I have them, and I just wouldn't want it to happen anyway. Here's where I was last time. I think I had about 2/3 of the product left at that point when I brought it in, and now I only have about 1/4 of the product left, so I have made pretty good progress on that. This definitely will be done, I would say, like in a week, maybe 2 weeks if I end up focusing on other stuff, but there's no doubt in my mind this will be done by the finale. I think this will just determine when the finale happens, really. The next prompt I had was Bump It, which is something that adds volume, and I don't really have any lip plumpers. Well, I do have one that's like, I don't think it works on me, but it's supposed to be slightly plumping, but that's already in a different project. So I just brought in a boring old mascara. It's my L'Oreal Paris Voluminous Lash Paradise mascara in the shade Black Brown, which is just my everyday mascara. I wear this to work pretty much, and my goal was to finish this. Oh, my goal for the lip balm was also to finish that. And I did finish this. I actually finished it a few days ago. And since then I've been wearing just this black mascara that I have open, but I have another one of these, so I'm gonna open it for Monday when I go back to work. And technically there's still a little bit of product left in here, but the last 2 times I used it, it was really hard to get any product on my lashes because it's just all dried up. So there's not that much left in here. I've had this open for about 2 months, so that's usually the lifetime of these mascaras, unfortunately. But it's my like all-time favorite mascara, so I'm gonna continue buying it. Sorry if I changed angles. I had like a coughing fit, so I had to go drink water. But the next prompt that I had, I believe, was black eyed peas, which is anything, any black product or packaging. And I'm pretty sure that's why I chose this, because of the black packaging. But I'll put the prompt on the screen if that's not correct. And this is the KVD or Kat Von D, I can't remember when this is from, but this is the Studded Kiss cream lipstick in the shade Crucifix. And I believe my goal was to finish this, which definitely isn't happening. But I have used this a lot, and I'm really enjoying mixing this with other lipsticks that I'm panning, just to make it like more, I don't think this color could really ever be work friendly, but it tones it down so that I can wear it to work and wear it more often. And I did mark this on a piece of paper as well. Also, I don't have a pen right now, so I can't make new marks, but I'll make one right after this, so that you can see it for the finale. Okay, yeah, this is where I am now. So I've actually used quite a bit of this. I would say I've used this maybe like, probably just like about 6 times, I would guess. But since it's a mini and it's not a very big bullet in there, it goes pretty quickly. I'm definitely not finishing that anytime soon, so wherever I am by the finale is where we'll be. And then I think I'll probably roll this into, I'm definitely going to roll it into another project to finish it, but I don't know which one yet. So if you watched my last update, I said I didn't know exactly what I would be doing for this update as far as like roll-ins, because there's only 1 month left, and not only am I late in updating this, but also I want to finish early so that I can prepare for the next round. But I did decide to add 1 item for 1 prompt, and I actually didn't roll for this prompt. I just decided, since technically, even though I counted the like Myspace top 8 prompt as done because I finished that nail polish, since I wasn't able to like complete the instructions for that prompt, which is to use that item 8 times, I decided I'm just gonna like redo that prompt now. And since it's like only a usage goal of 8, I'll definitely be able to do that by the finale. And this prompt is to use your favorite product 8 times, and I didn't want to put in another nail polish because that will kind of just be repeating, and also I have enough nail polishes and projects, and I'm obviously not really painting my nails. So I chose an eyeshadow palette, and I chose my Sephora I Love Bloom palette in the shade, or like in the palette shade Dahlia. And this is what this palette looks like. I was watching, because I actually couldn't think of anything to like choose for this prompt until like today, and I didn't really know like which favorite product to put in a project, because like honestly most of my favorites are already in projects. But I was watching the first reel that I ever posted on my first time panner Instagram, and it was like an eyeshadow palette tag, and I had said that this was my favorite palette of 2021. And I was like, oh yeah, I could definitely use that 8 times very easily. I love all of the shades in this palette, which is why I bought it. And I also think that this would be really nice for like spring and summer, but mostly spring, because it's like a very floral themed palette. And it also has everyday tones like browns and like gold champagne colors that I can wear to work if I want. So I'm thinking in any capacity I will count like 1 use as just if I reach into this palette, no matter how many shades or the amount that I'm using of something. But I think excuse me, I think 8 uses will be pretty easy to do, and it'll give me an excuse to use this palette again that I really love so much. I've taken this with me traveling. I actually am traveling next month, but it'll be after I film the finale for this project, and I already have like a palette in mind that I want to bring with me, which is kind of like nerdy. I always plan out my makeup for trips, but yeah, I'm really excited to use this. I'm happy with my final decision. I'm glad that it took me this long to pick, or else I probably wouldn't have even thought of this. And I'm just really enjoying like cycling through my eyeshadows. Even though I'm not doing very well in my palettes, I don't want to just use one thing all year. And doing stuff like this it just keeps stuff fresh and makes me feel like I am actually using everything that I'm buying. Oh, and I'll probably swatch some of the shades for you right now. So here are the 3 shades. I just swatched these 3 on the bottom. So the first one is just like a champagne-y warm gold. And oh, I'm like blocking the light on my face now. That kind of looks creepy. Anyway, I like to wear this shade, and then these two, like, I'll set my eyeshadow primer if I'm wearing any, but also these are all like cream to powder shades, so I don't even need to wear primer. Sometimes I just like put this all over my lid and that's all I do. But I like to use these 3 shades for like just a super easy everyday look, which is probably honestly how I'll get like half of my uses on this palette, just wearing it to work. And then if I'm like trying to make it a little bit more dramatic, I'll put like either or both of these on top of that. The next shade that I swatched is obviously this like kind of like berry red color. It's really beautiful. This was the first shade I ever wore when I purchased this palette, and I remember the first time I wore this was one of the first times I ever got complimented on my eyeshadow, so I really do love this shade. And I mean, of course I pair those together. One of the reasons I like this palette is it's very straightforward. It's easy to create looks with this. And then the last shade is this shade here. It's not a shimmer, but it's more like a cross between a satin and a metallic shade. It's not as dark as it looks in the pan, but I have this color if I want to make something really dark. And yeah, that's my update. I will definitely get this up by tomorrow, Sunday. I can't batch film because I don't have enough storage on my phone to do that, so I'll try to film something tomorrow as well, my deck of panning update. But other than that, I'm really excited to get use on all of my products. Obviously, this will be an easy goal to hit. This will also be no problem as long as I remember to use it, which I definitely will. This is the only lip balm that I've been keeping in my makeup bag. This will be done. And then the rest, I'll definitely, well, by the rest, I mean my foundation and my lipstick. I'll definitely get some good use on them before the finale. And then that'll be the end of the project. Thank you to everyone who's been participating. And I look forward to, if you're participating in round 2, I look forward to seeing your introductions. And with that, I'll end the video here. Bye.